Alright, guys. So now that I'm done talking about my concerns about Resident Evil 4, let's talk about Forspoken by Square Enix. Man, did this game ever flop in sales? Yes, people. It's official. This game did not sell the numbers that it did. And honestly, I saw not game reviews. I saw Angry Joe's review on it. And wow. Talk about a boring, generic game where you feel like you're underpowered and the game difficulty is really unbalanced. Not only that, the PC specs for the game is completely garbage. You have to have a very powerful PC just to play the game at 60 frames per second. That's ridiculous. And yes, I realize it's very, very bad for console. Honestly, guys, I'm telling you this right now. Do not waste your money on Forspoken. Wait until this game is like $20 or under, because this game is just not worth your time. It's really not. And honestly, I'm not surprised Square Enix fucked up, because let's just say the remaster collection for physical, yeah, that's all I have to mention with that. Square Enix fucked up again with the physical release of limiting it. So I'm not surprised Square Enix actually screws up again, because I kind of hate to say it. Square Enix in some way is like a lot of these third-party companies, and sometimes they think about money and they tend to fuck up a lot. So Forspoken sales being the way they are and how much it really didn't sell that much, I'm not surprised. The game is lackluster and it's mediocre. And it's a shame, because this is Square we're talking about. You know, you expect Square to do the right thing, but they don't. They fucked up again. Oh man, Forspoken. It's kind of disappointing, because I looked at the game trailers before this actually came out, and it looked like it was going to be a potentially good game. But the story that they try and make with this game and the gameplay, it sucks. It's underwhelming. And I doubt this is going to be the last time Square Enix actually screws up and actually learns their lesson. I think they'll probably come out with another stinker, because here's the problem with Japanese companies going mainstream. When you go mainstream, you tend to get a lot more cocky and arrogant. And that's the thing that's been really nailing the point of this whole era, you know, this console generation, is when companies get so ahead of themselves because they sold a lot of profit because of certain game franchises. They think, oh, we don't stink. We can't possibly fuck up and produce a terrible game. But then it happens. Hang on. Hey, get in here. Good cat. Sorry, my cat. Ugh. Yeah, even Atlas fucks up. screwing up with the Persona 3 remaster. And it's the original. It's not the FES version. It's the original. I don't want any more Japanese companies to go mainstream, because they're going to just end up being so cocky and arrogant, just like a lot of these third-party publishers are. And they're going to keep screwing up and making mistakes like this. I don't want that for that. I want them to stay niche. If they stay niche, they're not going to be cocky and arrogant and make horrible mistakes like this. So I want you to leave your opinions below about Forspoken. But Forspoken failing to sell really wasn't a surprise for me at all. Especially after when people started reviewing it and pointing out major flaws with the game. I knew it wasn't going to sell that well. Why do we live in a modern age where these companies think that they don't have to put much effort and they just think that they're going to get their profit back? Are you fucking stupid or something? You know, and this is a callback, a call basically to all companies that are still in this industry. Do you really think that you're going to get away with all the moves that you've been doing these past few years? You'll be lucky if you don't go under and have to declare bankruptcy. You know? Now, in Square's case, I don't think they're going to go bankrupt, but they got to stop doing this. They got to stop putting out disappointment after disappointment and screwing it up. Anyways, I'm finished with the video, and that's really all I gotta say. Forspoken, it failed in sales, and it's a big disappointment, and it's a stinky pile of doo-doo.